Okay, what is up, y'all? Okay, so basically in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a kickhammer in Blender. It's fairly easy. It's literally just 2 blocks. Okay, I'm going to show you how to import it into your game. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So first thing you're going to want to do is click Shift A, right? And you're going to have this. You're going to go hover over Mesh. You're going to click on Cube, right? And make sure you're on this right here. If you want, you can be on this. These are my settings so that you can see the textures on your blocks. You're going to click on this little button right here. It's going to be right under here in your hierarchy thing. I don't know what it's called exactly. You're going to click Add Modifier, and you're going to hover over Generate, and you're going to click on Subdivision Surface right here. Now with this, you're going to right click on it, Convert to Mesh. Now you're going to click Tab on your keyboard. You're going to click on this little button right here. I'm going to click over here so it unclicks everything. And to move around, by the way, it's your middle mouse button. You have to hold it down. And to scroll, you can scroll away with your scroll wheel. Okay, the movement is... I would like to stop this video to just let you know. Movement in Blender. Your hold down your middle scroll wheel. You can move around, scroll back and down, you know, so that you can, what's it called? That's like scrolling away. That's literally basically it. Alright, back to the video. Okay, so then you're going to hold your shift and you're going to click all of these right here. These are called faces, right? You're going to click S on your keyboard. This shall pop up. You are going to scale it up to about there so it looks, you know, like that. You're going to click on this little button, right? You're going to click right here. You're going to go E and pull it up. Use this right here. Make sure you're on your move tool. You're going to move it this way or this way, up to you. Just a little bit. You're going to scroll back. E, boom, like that. E, boom, just like that. Alright, so we have the stick of our kickhammer, which actually you can go back into edit mode. You can lift this up a little more, just like that. Then you're going to go back here to your modifiers. You're going to click Add Modifier again, Generate Subdivision Surface, okay? I know it looks kind of like crap. If you don't want to right click and do Convert to Mesh, there's a little arrow right here. I'll show you it. So arrow, apply, right? So you're only going to have to do that 2 times, and this is what it should look like. Next thing, you're going to do Shift A, hover over Mesh again, click on Cube, pull it up with the blue, move it over, and scale it up. And with the green one, because you know you want your kickhammer to be pretty long, right? Then you're gonna do you're gonna make sure you're clicked on it. Add modifier, generate subdivision surface again. Actually, no, never mind. Scratch that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go Tab, and you should click A so that you're selected on all these faces. Now you're gonna click on the second one, which is your edge selection, and it should be select on all of them. You're going to do Control B, and you're going to, right now it should look like this. You're going to scroll your mouse wheel up 3 times, and this is what it should look like. Now you can pull this down a little, and right there, you already have a pretty good modeled kickhammer. But you are going to need textures, so let me get my textures real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Got my textures. We're going to click on the stick, like the little stick part. Make sure you have these settings, or you can be on this. Doesn't matter. Now you click here, the material button. click new. You're gonna pull this all the way up. Click this, and you see right here where it says image texture. Click on that. Change linear to closest. It'll make your textures look 10 times better. You're gonna click open, downloads, and you're gonna find your textures. Open image, right? So this is what it should look like. It looks kind of like butt, right? So once you have this, you're gonna click on this top button right here that says UV editing. That's basically like for your textures and everything, right? So over here you're gonna click A, so you'll see this pop up. Then over here you're gonna click A again, so both of these should all be selected. You're gonna click U, Smart UV Project, Unwrap, and it should look 10 times better already. Now over here you're gonna click S, scale it up, click your layout, check how it looks, and mine's looking pretty good, so I'm not gonna edit mine anymore. So you'll have this, right? Then you're gonna click on this part, and you're gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna click new, pull this all the way up, image texture, closest, and you're gonna open up your texture. For me, I'm just gonna use this random stone texture that I have. UV editing, A, U. For this one, before you continue, click your cube projection. Do not click Smart UV. Then you can scale it up again. And there's your kickhammer, right? Now, me personally, I don't like to put text on mine. That's just how I just don't like mine like that. But if you did want to, you will import it into Unity. So first off, to do that, before we export it actually, we're gonna right click, shade smooth. Click on the wood, right click, shade smooth. Just makes it look better. Alright. So now that we got that, both of these look good. File, export, FBX. You can export it to anywhere. You're gonna right click, new folder, backspace, so you can name it. Doesn't matter, you don't have to have a folder, I just like to. You're gonna name it kickhammer. Okay. You're gonna open up this folder, name your file whatever. I just named mine kickhammer. Export FBX. Okay, so now we have our kickhammer, right? We're gonna go to your Unity project, right? Y'all should already know how to use Unity. I will make a video on how to make a Gorilla Tag fan game and all that, but for now, I'm just gonna use my personal game. We're gonna go to, I made a folder called model for my models. You're gonna open your folder or just put it in your assets, doesn't matter. Right click, import new asset, double click kickhammer, click on it, kickhammer.fbx, and there you go. So you should see it. You're gonna scroll down on here, click both of these, apply. That'll make your kickhammer look better, okay? So now that we got that, you are gonna need to go to your materials, right click, import new asset, downloads, and you're gonna import both of your textures. I already have, so you're just gonna find your textures and click import. Now for me, I already did it, so I don't need to. We're gonna go to our resources, Photon VR, player. Now, this is the important part, okay, for your kickhammer. What I like to do is in my player, where it says your cosmetic parents, where it says your left hand cosmetics and your right hand cosmetics, you're going to find your L wrist or whatever your wrist bone is called, and you're going to grab that and put it in your left hand cosmetics. Grab your R wrist, put that in your right hand cosmetics. That'll just smoothen out your game and make it look better. It'll just make your cosmetics better. You're going to make your body cosmetics, your stomach bone, you're going to make your face cosmetics inside of your, actually, no, leave your face cosmetics, but, and your head cosmetics, of course, is going to be your head. I don't have a head because my two things, my head and my body are connected, so that's what we have right now. Now you're going to go back to your assets, go to your model, import it in, okay? It might be big, just right click, reset the transform, drag it under your left or right hand controller or wrist, doesn't matter. Now we're just gonna scale it down, your scale tool, make it a good size, and then put it right there. Oh, never mind. You're gonna put it right where you want it to be on your hand. Right? Since now that we have, and my hand's a little bent, so that's why I turned mine a little bit. So now we got our kickhammer in game, which I actually need to move mine out. Alright, so now we got our kickhammer in game, right? It's in the right spot, all that. Actually, I might need to move mine past my thumb. Maybe in a little. Oh, okay. There, right there. That's perfect, okay? So I'm gonna have mine like that, right? You're gonna go to your material, your materials, right? You're gonna drag on your materials. Where are they? There we go. Boom, boom. So now we have our materials. What I like to do, this is my little secret that I tell all my friends. Click on your materials, both of them. Control to click both. Turn your smoothness all the way down, and turn off these two settings. Automatically they'll be on. Turn them off. It just fixes your shading. So you got that, right? So then you're gonna go ahead and just turn off your kickhammer. Make sure you copy that name, and let me get the scripts. Scripts, credits to B.Awsome. That's the Discord that I got them from. I don't know where he got them from, but credits to B.Awsome. I appreciate him a lot, and y'all go subscribe to him. I'll leave his link in the description, and I'll leave a Discord. I'll leave a link to his Discord and my Discord in the description. If you ever need scripts, models, materials, anything, join my Discord. Link in the description. Alright, and we're back. So, I got my scripts, right? Once you download the scripts from my Discord, you're going to go to your scripts folder, which you should already have whenever you import your Gorilla Tag stuff. I like to make folders for everything, so I'm just going to make a folder, call it Cosmetic Scripts. Click on that, right click, import new asset, downloads. You're going to click on all of your scripts, even the kick scripts. Right, you're going to import all those, let it compile. Okay, once you got all your stuff compiled, you're going to clear this because it's just annoying. You're going to go back to your resources, Photon VR player. Okay, you're going to turn back on your kickhammer. Click on your cube right here. Click here, add component. You're going to search mesh, and you should see mesh collider. You're going to click on that, and you should, now, if you click this, oh, there. Thought you would be able to see the collider, but there's a collider there. Now you're going to add a component, your kick component, right? And you're also, you're going to put in your player for your Photon view. And then you're going to add anti-kick, which is, you're also going to put in your player Photon view. And your Cube 001 collider. So now your kick hammer's already set up. It won't kick you, but it will kick other people. Okay? So now you're gonna turn this back off. Now, I am gonna rush on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these two buttons from my computer. Y'all can make, you know what, I'm just gonna do it like how y'all should. Plus 3D object, you're gonna make a cube. Hold control when rotating, trust me. It's a good idea. Right, so you're gonna do like this. You can do this in your mod vents if you have mod vents. I don't, so I'm just doing mine right out here. You're gonna add, if you want, doesn't matter what color, I'm just gonna do green and red. Just, you know, normal colors, right? You're gonna, wait. I need to check what hand it's on. It is on my left hand, okay. So we're gonna add component. Oh, make sure, click on both of these, hold shift to click both. Make sure this is trigger. Okay, you're gonna add change lift cosmetic, and you should have that copied. If not, go in your resources, Photon VR, and copy the name of your kick hammer, paste it in, go to your other cube, here, change left, and leave it as nothing. So now you have your two buttons, right? Once you have that, you should be ready to go. I'm gonna show y'all what. Try that a few times. I messed up. Leave this. Put it in your I had mine, you know, in my left hand cosmetics, and it was on my right hand. So, actually, you don't have to leave that. You can keep it like this. That was on my right wrist, so, you know, it's gonna be on my L. Okay, we're gonna zero these out. Turn this on. Rotate it. Alright, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a YouTube video tutorial. So, now once we have that, now when we click play, you will see that your monkey does have the kick hammer now. Grab your left hand, it's all in your monkey. You know, sadly, cannot test this. Alright, this is a voiceover. Basically, I know I said I could test it, but I couldn't get the footage. But it did work. So I hope y'all, you know, are able to make your games good with what I've taught you. I will be making more videos on how to make your Gorilla Tech bang game. But for now, this is all I got. And yeah, peace.